So my Malaysian friends, I have come all the way from India to be a part of this show, to know Malaysia is to laugh Malaysia. If I can come from there to be a part of this show, there's no reason why you can't move your asses and get to the stadium from KL. See you tonight, it's gonna be awesome.
Good afternoon, welcome to AfoLive with Mag, and in the studios with me I have Papa CJ, who is going to be the guest comedian at To Know Malaysia is to Laugh Malaysia. Excited?
Absolutely.
Nice, okay. It's time for us to play What's on Your Mind, a rapid fire segment. I'm quite sure you're familiar with something like this.
Go on, shoot.
Ready? Who is Papa CJ?
Is the guy in front of you? Come on, I thought you did your research. What is wrong with these people?
Now, what should people know about Papa CJ?
He's brilliant and very modest.
Now, you've got a rather peculiar name for a comedian. What do you think people think of when they hear your name, Papa CJ?
Who's your daddy?
Now, you've been doing this for ages. Do you remember your first appearance?
Yes, it was on a boat called the Wibbly Wobbly boat on the River Thames in southeast London.
Really?
It was a rowdy gig. I thought I would be terrible, but it went all right.
Nice. And what was in your mind back then? You can't remember it 10 years ago, can you?
Yes, I can't remember 10 years ago. Thank you.
Now, if you could have done...
I love the way she's like, what was on your mind 10 years ago on that night? How on earth do I know?
Now, if you could have done it differently, what would you have done differently?
Nothing.
Nothing? Absolutely
I don't
nothing.
look back, I only look forward.
Nice. Have you ever regretted doing something during your shows?
Maybe not asking out the attractive ladies in the front row, but no, I'm kidding.
Can't help it if you're single, right?
Oh, thank you. That was an advertisement for me being single. I am single, but I'm not very nice. If you like bad boys, I'm your guy.
Nice. Now, if you could be something else today and retire from comedy, what do you think you'll be?
I would never retire from comedy. I want to die doing stand-up.
Nice. Now, what do you think of the Malaysian stand-up comedy scene?
Ooh, nice. Nice. There's a new comedy club called the Crack House, which is a dedicated comedy club. I performed at the launch night of that club. It is the most beautiful room going. It's the kind of room where as a comedian you don't need jokes. You can just chat with the audience and have an hour of fun without telling your first joke. It's awesome. And there's a real buzz about the comedy scene in Asia, and I love that.
Nice. Now, what to you makes a good comedian?
Lack of complete self-respect, a really thick skin, passion for actually doing it, the willingness to be publicly ridiculed for being broke all the time, and those are some of the things. But you do need the talent and the hard work and the dedication. And actually, stand-up, this is not really rapid fire, I'm giving you a longer answer. It's an incredible journey of self-discovery.
Okay.
Because it's like having a brick wall between you and the audience, and one brick at a time you're removing that wall and exposing yourself with all your vulnerabilities, all your pain. And it is the most terrifying and exhilarating experience at the same time.
Correct.
Because at the end of it, metaphorically, you're completely naked.
Yes.
And it's a great sense of freedom. And it makes you an extremely honest human being because you have nothing to hide. You're like, this is what it is. And if I can learn to laugh at everything that I go through, all the pain that is, people identify with that. And it's magic. It's difficult to explain, but it's beautiful.
Nicely said. Now, going on to my top threes, describe yourself in 3 words.
Describe myself in 3 words. Oh my God. Well, let me give you a definition that an ex-girlfriend's teacher gave me.
Oh dear.
She wrote to her parents telling them that their daughter was dating a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Oh dear.
So that's 4 words, wolf in sheep's clothing.
Now, being an international
Wow.
talent performing in
I'm planning wolves to
Malaysia,
go that way, but-
tell us what is the 3 best food that you've had here in KL since you landed?
Oh, well, not this time around, but roti paratha was really nice. The satay in my hotel is amazing, and the nasi goreng. is good.
Nice. Now, if you could just take a break for a while, what are the 3 things you want to do now?
If I could take a break for a while, I would love to do some salsa dancing.
Okay.
I've recently started learning, and it's great.
Your
so
persona goes with that salsa
yeah,
thing,
I would
right?
love to learn and get better at salsa.
Nice.
And what are the other things? I'm not very good at holidays or taking breaks. I love my job. I love doing comedy. If I could just turn the phone and Facebook and the internet and everything else off, I would sit and write, to be honest.
Okay.
And for me, I love meeting people. I love talking to people. for me, the most beautiful thing in the world is human relationships.
Sure.
I would just go and meet people and talk to them, and
You're in the wrong business, right? When you went into Masters of Business.
No,
You
you
should do
gotta.
public relations or something like
I
that.
always believe that and there's a comedian called Jim Jeffries, and he talks
Yes.
about he talks about Jesus,
Mhm.
right? And he says, incidentally, I'll skip that story for now. We don't have enough time on that. I was living in London, and this Jehovah's Witness came to my door one day, and I don't know if you know a Jehovah's
Yes,
Witness.
I do.
Basically, they come and talk to you about Jesus and try and convert you to Christianity. So he came knocking on my door, and he says, "I want to talk to you about Jesus." So I said, "All right, talk." He said, "You know, Jesus was a great man. He came back from the dead."
Yes.
I said, "Listen, that doesn't impress me. I'm Hindu. We come back again and again and again and again."
Reincarnation.
Yeah, and he was like, "No, but you know, Jesus suffered. He suffered for your sins." I said, "Listen, in Hinduism, when we get married, we're supposed to spend 7 lifetimes with the same person."
Oh dear.
Exactly. Don't talk to me about suffering, all right? My people have seen it all.
Okay, now moving on to Know Malaysia is to Laugh Malaysia. Describe the godfather of Malaysian stand-up comedy in 3 words.
Brilliant, large-hearted, large-bodied.
Now describe Dr. Jason Leong in 3 words.
A little less brilliant, a little less large-hearted, a little less large-bodied.
Now describe the show tonight in 3 words.
Brilliant, large-hearted, and very, very funny.
I'm beginning to think there's nothing else on your mind right now.
Oh, there is, but that is not appropriate for me to say right now.
Okay, 3 reasons people should go and get tickets for the show tonight, although it's the last moment at the moment.
You will never, ever, ever. Actually, you might. This is the first time ever. This is your chance to be a part of history. This is the first time ever you will see 9,000 people in one stadium listening to 3 stand-up comedians. It is the largest show in Malaysian comedy history, probably in Asia for all you know.
Yeah.
And you get a chance to be a part of that. And also, I think what is really important about this show is it's been a difficult year for Malaysia. As a country, you've gone through a lot. So the whole theme of the show, To Know Malaysia is to Laugh Malaysia, is about saying, listen, as Malaysians, let's get together as a country, let's unite. And for those 90 minutes that we're in that stadium, let's forget about everything that we've gone through and laugh together as a country, as one. Not as Chinese, as Malays and Indians, just as a country together. And that is something special.
Very nicely ended.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh! He went there! Thank you so much, Papa CJ, for dropping by. It's been a good time spending with you. I mean, I can't wait for tonight, really.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Mike.
so much, and I wish you all the best.
Yay! Hi, this is stand-up comedian Papa CJ from India, and you're listening to Mag on AFO Radio.